You've been guided here for a reason. Tomorrow holds a shift that your soul has been waiting for, and Spirit is making sure you don't miss it. By 12:12 a.m., the energy locks in, and from that moment forward, nothing will feel the same. Trust this. You're exactly where you need to be. Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It is also timeless. So whenever you are showing up in this sacred space with me is when your soul is ready to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is that your soul is meant to hear before tomorrow. So tomorrow is a word that's been coming up in my life over and over and over again. And this is a word that came through a lot of my dreams, and it's coming through some of the things that I've been seeing recently. So I had to create a reading around it. Now, whenever you're showing up here, I'm going to be posting this, and you might see this the day that I post it, or you might see this reading a year later. That is the tomorrow that I'm talking about for you. So we're going to first start with a spiritual news oracle. This is something that Spirit wants to share with you directly today. This is a message for you directly from Spirit. So we are getting breaking news, my friends. Focus on the now. Focus on the now. We often forget to live in the present because we are too busy dwelling on the past and worrying about the future. Spirit says to remain in the present moment at all times. That's hard to do, but you can do it if you practice it. The more that you practice it, the better you'll get at it, and it'll become second nature. So once again, focus on the now. We often forget to live in the present because we are too busy dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Spirit says to remain in the present moment at all times. Stay centered in the here and the now. Stay connected to your body, to your mind, and your spirit as you're moving through the experiences you're having. All right, so that is your first message. In this present moment, in the now, is where the magic happens. All right, so let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is unfolding in your life, what you are meant to know before tomorrow. So we are getting 8 of Swords. You are breaking free from something. I'm getting you either trapped in your mind, and this might be dwelling on past events, past experiences, or staying within an energy that feels uncomfortable. Right? We create comfort in discomfort. You're not meant to be here anymore. So I feel that you're about to step out of your comfort zone, and there's a major change that is about to happen. Maybe you're making a decision tonight. I don't know what's happening here for you. 8 of Swords. We have 4 of Wands, celebration, joy, excitement, love, community, connection. Spirit wants you to tune into this frequency and vibration and show up within this energy every single day within the present moment. There's something that you're manifesting. And this is why Spirit is bringing you this message today, is because you're meant to know this before tomorrow. So 4 of Wands, there's an energy that is being activated here, and Queen of Pentacles. Oh, you're definitely building something here. You are manifesting, and your actions are what is manifesting that reality that you have been calling in. Taking care of yourself is going to be very important. Now, some of you are going to resonate with the people in these cards. This is a confirmation that these people are like earth angels in your life. They want you to also open yourself up to connection with others as well. There's something that you are meant to nurture, I feel, within your community or within your connections. Okay, so a lot of beautiful things are about to unfold for you here, everyone. Get ready for this. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards show up for you, how you connect with them, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I'm super excited for you. Oh my goodness. There's something beautiful that is waiting for you to claim it. Whatever this 8 of Swords is, you don't need to be here anymore. This is an old story, an old chapter, and there's nothing that has authority over you. This is what Spirit is bringing into your awareness. You have authority over yourself. No one else does unless you give them the power, right? So yes, you are breaking free at this time. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. I'm seeing some of you hanging out with friends. Or maybe you haven't seen someone in a long time. There's like this longing, this yearning to connect with someone, to connect with community, or do something that you used to do but haven't done in a long time. So here, the energy of being trapped is really interesting because it keeps coming up. You feeling stuck. You're actually not stuck. This is an invitation for you to step out of your comfort zone and create the change that you desire. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of skulls in this card. As you can see, the handles of these swords have skulls. So I'm getting a lot of energy that has expired around you. These could be relationships, these could be thoughts, these could be beliefs, this could be habits, patterns within yourself, stories, words, whatever these are. I feel a lot of these are in your mind. And they've been there for a long time, creating this like really weird, like mucky energy. I don't know how to describe this, kind of floating around there, showing me your mind. And rather than feeling like this is some sort of a weakness or it has power over you, this is actually a strength that you're meant to work with. You have a gift here, my friends, to actually alchemize this energy and change it into a different form and actually reflect it in your world in a different way. You're actually not stuck. If you take a look, her arms are bandaged, her eyes are bandaged, but her hands are free. She can take those swords whenever she wants and she can untie herself. That's a choice that she gets to make. Within this energy of the Eight of Swords, you are claiming your power. You are re-establishing equilibrium within yourself. You're re-establishing that connection to yourself. It's like you're finding yourself and you're coming home. And as you come home, you're able to break free from whatever this is. These are illusions, they're not real. And you have a heightened sensitivity ability. You have a heightened sensory ability. So if you can't see something, if you can't find the way, if you feel like your hands are tied, you have a heightened intuition. The guidance you're seeking is within you. You don't need anything from outside in order to break free from where you are. You have to do it from the inside out, right? And that is up to you if you want to actually participate in that healing of your own energy and breaking free from something that really doesn't have power over you. What is this for you? Share with me in the comment section below. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody that feels like they're trapped in their thoughts. There's a lot of things that are going on in your mind. This really affects your sleep. And, you know, those of you that are struggling with sleep disturbances, I feel it's time to get to the bottom of this. It's time to really look at, okay, what is creating this interference in my sleep or even peace in your mind? I'm not seeing any kind of peace here. I'm seeing someone who's struggling in their mental space, you know, with repeating stories, obsessively thinking about something. I'm definitely seeing stories playing over and over, and, you know, stories that aren't even real or didn't happen, but these are scenarios that you're playing out. But then you forget what the real scenario was. And there's almost like this, like, I don't know, it's like everything is getting mixed up. There's something here that you might be internally battling through. And you feel like you don't have any kind of control over this, right? So there's support here around this for you, but you have to seek that support out. You have to step out of your comfort zone and do things that you haven't done before in order to create an outcome that you haven't experienced before, right? So here they're asking you to step into your power and change the experience, especially if you're not happy at where you are. So as you're here within this space, you're exactly where you need to be in your life. That's a confirmation from Spirit today. You can make a choice to change things for yourself. You can wake up tomorrow and totally shift things by doing things differently. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a small thing. This is where they really want you to commit yourself to one small action a day that is getting you unstuck, that is making you feel like, you know what, actually, I'm not stuck here. I do have the ability to take action, and your actions are what manifests your reality. You have to take action. This feels like a passive energy, and you're meant to be active at this time in motion. This is stagnant. You're meant to be in action, active, right? Not burning yourself out, but rather clearing the mind and allowing your intuition and spirit to guide you in that motion. So they want you to drop the weight of fear that is here. Fear is definitely here. Work on that. You're not stuck at all. There is no blockage. There is no curse. There's nothing here that is in the way other than you taking that sword and cutting yourself open. Okay, cutting those ties open. Sorry, not yourself, but the ties. And we have the Four of Wands. I'm getting a lot of celebration. I'm seeing a lot of support. So you know what? This might be a silent energy. Someone might be silently suffering out there with something that you're not able to release or let go of. And maybe there's a friend that you have been talking to, and someone has been supporting you through the process of healing through this. And I'm seeing a lot of beautiful things unfolding for you through you actually freeing the space, clearing out the clutter, and allowing yourself to break free from whatever limitation, restriction you felt was placed upon you. This is Spirit working with you to release energies. It's already happening. It's been happening. You've been already going through this. And you've been receiving that confirmation through the theme around you. So do you see people that are breaking free? Maybe this is a relationship that you feel stuck in. Maybe you're not happy there. Maybe it's a job, whatever it is, and you feel like there's a reason why you're there. You have a lot of reasons maybe why you can't leave this experience, this environment, this whatever it is. And I feel there's this like little nudge. There's this feeling that now it's the time to do it. Now is the time to actually make that change. Okay, so I feel that in my own life experience, what I'm afraid of is the change, the adjustment period, but I know that I'm afraid of it, that fear doesn't have to get in the way. That yes, it's going to be uncomfortable when I step out of my comfort zone to grow, to free myself from an experience that I don't feel aligned to anymore. And that adjustment period for me is usually about 3 to 6 months to get used to the new energy. But you have to show up in it every single day and explore it. Be immersed in it in order for it to take shape and take change, instead of getting scared and jumping back into that discomfort that we created comfort around, right? So they want you to know that you have the power to do this. You're very strong, and you're a magician. You're an architect. You are the creator of your desired reality. You're the creator of your reality. So the life that you're living right now, it's a creation of you. It's your physical body, your human form that created it. It is you connecting to your soul's energy. Sometimes we disconnect and we're on autopilot. We are in a world, I've been talking about this a lot, that we're in this world that is incredibly powerful. There's a lot of energies at play, dark and light and everything in between. We are way more powerful than the energies of this world. It's just that we start fresh here and things are wiped clean. So we have to regain that power through memory, through really staying aligned. And that is something that we find our way to as we're moving through our experience. Some people find their way, some people don't. I feel those of you that are here, you are finding your way. So there's something here that you're going to be celebrating, something very exciting coming up. And tomorrow, as you rise in your day, they want you to set an intention around looking for the excitement and the joy in your day. It doesn't matter what experience you're having, the joy and excitement is there, right? If you're having a really rough day, in that day, let's not focus on that rough stuff, right? Let's let that go for today. Let's now instead step into joy, excitement, love, kindness, and compassion and move through that throughout the day and see how that works out. So before you go to sleep, and I feel this is before 12 a.m., Spirit is asking you to clear the energy from within you. So, you know, I love creating these readings like before bedtime. I feel spirit speaks to a lot of us during the evening hours. I feel for myself, this is where I really connect with spirit. The day's noise, you know how during the daytime everything is so busy? It's noisy. At night, I feel things calm down, and that's where I better connect with spirit. It might be different for you, right? But I feel this, there's this regenerative energy that is coming in through the sleep that you have. Make sure you have a good night's sleep tonight and release any kind of weight or heaviness you've been carrying, any kind of worry or thoughts. I like to take a shower at night. I've mentioned that many times on my channel. Journaling, you could do meditations, a prayer, drink some calming tea, watch something that really brings you to a place of calm, listen to some music. I like to sometimes turn on sounds at night of a storm and rain. I just feel that is very soothing sometimes. So I did that for a long time in my life. And it did bring me some peace and calm when I went to sleep. And as you do this, spirit is going to communicate with you, whether this is through your dreams or in some other way. And tomorrow as you rise, you're going to see how you're now rising in a brand new day. You're a new version of yourself. You're recharged, re-energized. You know, in the morning, I am bumping to music, putting on my makeup. I got my tea. I'm in that meditation zone, creating a rhythm and a flow for myself. And this is something that I've cultivated in my life since I was 16 years old. I've had the same rhythm and flow. Why change it if it works, right? I'll change up the music and try different things, but I'll keep that rhythm and flow going. So it's something that you have to cultivate. And it's an energy that is going to snowball. I'm getting the snowball effect. I'm also getting the butterfly effect now coming in. Butterflies are coming in as signs for you. And there's a lot of changes that are taking place right now in your life, major transformation that you're moving through. I feel some of you are making commitments in your life. There is a sacrifice that is being made here within the Eight of Swords. You know, this is not a negative sacrifice. This is more like, okay, you know what? I know that I can't do this anymore because it's not allowing me to grow. And right now you're having a growth experience. You are manifesting. It's your energy, the way you're showing up in the world, that's creating this excitement and joy, something to be celebrated, right? On Fridays, sometimes I will go out and buy a coffee for myself and my husband, or sometimes my sister-in-law, right? As okay, we made it through the week. Let's celebrate this little milestone. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. Now, I'm getting an invitation or some sort of an offering from the universe. This could be through communication. This could be through you having a dream, receiving clarity, having some inspiration, motivation, you know, some sort of guidance, something that shows up for you tomorrow. This could be an animal. Maybe you see a crow. Maybe you see a butterfly. Maybe you see a squirrel. Perhaps you see some numbers. Maybe you see the number 8. Maybe you see the number 13. Perhaps you see the number 4. Okay, you're going to see signs from the universe. This is where spirit is wanting you to step out of your material mind. I'm getting wine coming in as well. Did you recently have wine, or did you buy some wine to have wine this weekend? I'm getting that coming in. Spiritual mind. Step in and immerse yourself in the spiritual experience of your day. Right? And this is where you look for the wonder and awe. Let's look outside the window and see if we see an animal outside. Let's connect with Mother Earth today. Let's get outside and get some fresh air. Let's do something different. Maybe go to a different coffee shop. Right? This is what I'm seeing here. Let's be around people. I'm seeing you around a lot of people. People energy is present here. You have an opportunity to connect and network. And I feel that you have a lot of support in your life. I don't know if any of you are florists, or you walk by a florist shop and you're able to admire the flowers, the smells. Perhaps you are giving flowers to someone, someone's giving flowers to you. I'm seeing you spending time with friends and really immersing yourself in an experience. Like maybe you're helping someone organize their event, their wedding, or something like that. This is what I'm seeing. And I see a lot of people cheering you on. I see fans, well-wishers. This is you doing what you are passionate about, following your path, and you have support here also walking beside you. And you're really shining in your world. Like people are seeing, it's people are seeing how you are shining your light in the world and changing lives, changing your own life, and just changing things. Like, you have this energy of change. Maybe you haven't tapped into it for a while, but you definitely have it within you. So here with the Queen of Pentacles, this is you loving yourself. Self-care here is going to be very important. There's a seed that you planted a while ago. Maybe you forgot to tend to it. Now you get another chance, another opportunity to restart that again. So, you know, at the beginning of the year, sometimes we set resolutions and we stay within that experience for a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, and then we kind of fall off that rhythm and flow. You can restart that rhythm and flow again. It's never too late, right? This is you also focusing on you and doing things that you are passionate about, that you enjoy, that make your heart sing. Nurturing yourself, because you are very important in the equation of everything in your life. You really are. I want you to understand that. There's a power that you hold that is unlike anyone else. You're very rare. They're showing me a peacock and it's a white one. And they're showing me like rare diamonds or jewelry. I don't know if you're a collector of rare stones or jewelry. I'm seeing you immersed in an experience of love and in an experience of beauty. This is where you have your crown on and you're immersing yourself in that experience of being the ruler of your kingdom, being within that space where you're sitting in this throne, because this is where you rightfully belong. You created this for yourself. So you get to enjoy this experience. It's for you. You're deserving and worthy of it. I'm seeing animals here. I'm seeing the sheep. I'm seeing a pony, I'm seeing a donkey here, lots of growth of flowers. You might have a beautiful garden that you are walking by. Again, the florist shop. This could be flowers inside your home or outside your home. Maybe you just renovated your home and you have flower prints. Perhaps you've been wearing a dress that has flower prints. Then I'm seeing some of you coloring your hair recently. Maybe you got highlights, you changed your hair in some way, maybe your wardrobe. This is you taking care of yourself. This is you not being so busy that you're not able to focus on what really matters for you. It doesn't have to be like clothing or beauty. This is just self-care and making sure that you are topped up on energy. Everything is growing right now. You are going through a growth period. This is what's happening here. And there's a miracle coming into your world. You're feeling it, you're sensing it, you're creating it. And Spirit is supporting you in this co-creation of whatever this is. They want you to believe in the power of you. They want you to know that you're absolutely beautiful and perfect exactly as you are. You don't have to change yourself for anyone or be someone else. They want you to step into your true authentic self, you know, especially as you wake up in the morning. Let's shake off that energy, you know, wipe our face. Like I like to wash my face with cold water in the morning just to wake myself up. This is what they're showing me. In the heat, when it's really hot out here, it is right now, I'm sweating. I like to take a cold shower. It wakes me up. So I feel that Spirit is in a sense waking you up in some way. And I know it's, you know, we're seeing this before we wake up the next day. So the evening hours, there's something here that is being activated. Some sort of a seed that you planted that you're going to see growth around. Confirmation or sign. Now, some of you might be hearing cats outside. Maybe you heard an owl or coyotes. I'm even hearing, like, this is before you're going to sleep. Maybe you heard like someone, you know, a lid off the dumpster fall. Maybe you heard raccoons, or you're hearing something like, I'm getting mice in the wall. I don't know if any of you have been hearing mice in the wall or hearing some sort of noises in your home, creaking and cracking, someone walking upstairs or going down the stairs. I'm hearing a fan as well. I'm just hearing noises, somebody that's laying in bed before they're going to sleep, thinking about things. So I feel that Spirit is asking you to release that weight, allow yourself to be light, immerse yourself in calming practices, yoga, meditation, like whatever these things are. Eat healthy. They're asking you to eat healthy. Make sure that you're taking enough vitamins, you're getting enough nourishment. And I don't know if any of you have animals. I'm seeing dogs and cats. Perhaps you have a farm. You're tending to your garden here. You're tending to your home. You're tending to your body. You're tending to those that matter to you. And there's a beautiful balance here within this. And this is something that you're meant to cultivate in your life right now. So yeah, this is what's coming through for you. It's incredibly powerful. It's a regenerative energy. And in a way, you're about to step into a new timeline. This is in alignment with your desires. It's something that you have been asking for, something that you have been manifesting, and now it's coming to fruition. This is what's happening. So release the weight. There's something working for you here. Magic is in the air. I want you to step into the magic and immerse yourself in it and experience it by being here in this present moment. Okay, so yeah, moon water. They're showing me moon water here. So this is an animal spirit that is going to be with you overnight, right now, up until tomorrow morning, guiding you. So we are getting the Sandpiper spirit. Have any of you seen a Sandpiper? This is a very playful energy. You might be seeing this energy around. And we've got the number 51. They want you to be playful. Be playful here, light, young, youthful energy. Right? So 51, some of you might have younger children or grandkids, and that's a universal, the youthful energy that I'm picking up. It's also universal, right? So the oracle message for you is sandpipers are like cute little clowns poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of Sandpiper spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage your playfulness. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new and the old. You can discover new and the old, but you have to immerse yourself in it. You have to untie yourself to do that. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun? Sandpiper spirit's happy and curious nature can help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. Your protection message today, I'm being called to read this, is when your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper Spirit's message is to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in the everyday. Become like a playful child filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will find yourself feel your own spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need right now. Enjoy the ridiculousness of life and be willing to jump in. Let your inner goof come out to express itself without abandon or with abandon. So that is the energy of Sandpiper spirit. That's that inner child energy that wants to come out and play. Being goofy and silly, you know, childlike energy, that is something that they're calling you to tap into. So I'm going to now seal your reading with an angel number that you might be seeing around. So we are getting for you the void. Some of you are experiencing the void here in the Eight of Swords, right? A resting place. 0 is the number here. You have the freedom from limitations. There's a release happening, a breakthrough, mercy, waiting, calm energy, and eye of the storm. You might be experiencing this in your life. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.